Kansas City, Missouri, September 23, Jimmy Garoppolo. Photo by David Eulitt, Getty Images. After recording a mere 37 sacks in 2018, tied for 22nd overall, the San Francisco 49ers are all but guaranteed to aggressively pursue top-tier pass rushing help this offseason. The Niners picked up the option on their chief outside rusher from a year ago, edge Cassius Marsh, but few view him as a featured option. In reality, adding two in 2019 would be awfully smart. Fortunately, San Francisco is in pretty good position to make some upgrades, whether they be through the draft or NFL free agency. Speaking of the latter, it officially kicks off on Wednesday, March 13, with the legal tampering periods starting 2 days earlier. A number of names are on the market, which could give the 49ers some already proven talent to bolster a roster in need of defensive help. Just shy of $70 million in overall cap space, money shouldn't be an issue for San Francisco, either. And with the number 2 overall pick in a defensive-heavy NFL draft, the Niners shouldn't be lacking options on that front. So, who should the top targets be combining both the draft and NFL free agency? Let's narrow it down to 4 players who'd be excellent additions for San Francisco. It's not official yet, but the Kansas City Chiefs are likely to release 30-year-old veteran edge rusher Justin Houston if they're unable to find a trade partner, unlikely, considering his hefty contract numbers. Houston wouldn't be a long-term solution for San Francisco. Despite him being on the wrong side of the 30-year-old marker, however, one can't overlook his 18.5 combined sacks over the last 2 seasons. In a situational role, particularly with a primarily young 49ers defensive line in support, it's not hard to visualize Houston having a good deal of success in strict pass rushing roles in San Francisco. He wouldn't come anywhere close to making what amounted to roughly a $16.8 million annual average salary. And while there are likely to be plenty of suitors for his services, pegging the situational pass rusher on a 2-year deal would be a wise move for the Niners this offseason. Next, no. 3. Brian Burns, Florida State. Page 2. Use your arrows to browse Miami, FL, October 6. Brian Burns. Photo by Mark Brown, Getty Images. You could make the argument Florida State edge Brian Burns is the best pure pass rusher in this year's NFL draft. The 6'5", 249-pound collegiate prospect has risen swiftly from a fringe first-rounder to strong consideration within the top 10 on day 1 of the draft. His college production is there, and the added weight put on early in 2019 certainly didn't hinder Burns' efforts at the NFL Scouting Combine earlier this month. After all, a 4.53 40-yard dash time is pretty amazing for a player of his stature. Same with a 3-cone drill, just a shade over 7 seconds. That's wow territory. What separates Burns from a lot of other edge rushers in a deep class is the combination of speed and bend, 2 traits arguably more important in today's era of 3-wide formations than pure bull rush strength. It's skeptical the 49ers would be interested in drafting Burns at number 2 overall. But one has to entertain the notion of a trade down out of that spot, opening up the possibility Burns winds up being the Niners' top selection in this year's NFL Draft. Next, number 2, Trey Flowers, New England Patriots. Use your arrows to browse